Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we're going to open some Hex dumbbell boxes from Kettlebell King. Kettlebell King offered to send me a couple of Hex dumbbells along with some competition kettlebells, and I'm never going to say no to trying out new equipment because that's how you learn. Our boxes are labeled 40 pounds, 60 pounds, and 50 pounds. There are more boxes than these. There's a whole pile of boxes, but I don't feel like lugging them all over here to get the good background. We are going to open boxes with our Ontario Knife Company Randall Adventure Training Model 1. If you guys will notice, I like Randall Adventure Training knives quite a bit. They're my favorite knives, the fixed knives and the folding knives. And this is our 40 pound Hex dumbbell. Looks good. Okay. Branded with the Living Fit brand. You gonna come up here? Up here. Go over there. Not right in the middle. Not on top of the box. There you go. Over there somewhere. Yes, you're helping. You're helping. Can I cut this, please? And the boxes have been out in the snow. They were prettier when they were delivered, but anything that gets left outside in the snow will eventually get less pretty, so don't blame Kettlebell Kings for the quality of the box as it is now, because these were in a snowbank for 2 weeks. They were in a snowbank for 2 weeks, so I think that they've held up very well. You can see they've already been faded just from the 2 weeks out here, waiting on me to get back. Plenty of fire starting materials for the wood stove. Ooh, nice. Usually, the thing that you look at the most with these is handles, and these handles look pretty good. They're not super thick, they're not super thin. They got some traction on them, but not too much traction. But overall, they are a sexy Hex dumbbell. I like Hex bells instead of round bells, because round bells roll away from you, which is generally annoying. Hex bells, when you set them down, they tend to stay put, which I like a lot. Up until now on this channel, we haven't talked about dumbbells all that much. We focused primarily on kettlebells for a very specific reason. If you're good at kettlebells, you're good at dumbbells. The inverse is not true. If you're good at dumbbells, it does not mean at all that you will have the good structural alignment required for kettlebells. So when we think about order of operation of learning, the most important thing you can probably learn is kettlebells. Doesn't matter your sport, doesn't matter. Athletic requirement, doesn't matter. Kettlebells make your structure better by accident. If you do kettlebells, you will accidentally get better structure. You'll stand up taller, your shoulder will get in the right spot. It is not true for other things. So normally you learn kettlebells first because by default they will teach you to stand up taller, put your shoulder in the socket, lock out your arm, and achieve overhead lockout. You will learn to stand up better with kettlebells. Then normally you go to two-handed club, same reason. If you just practice it in any logical order, it will teach you to stand up and move better. Then you go to single arm club, then you usually go to mace. Somewhere in there, at any point, you can jump into dumbbells. If you've done the other stuff, then dumbbells really aren't all that challenging. But if you try to do just dumbbells and nothing else, your structure tends not to get better on its own. It's very hard for people to learn to lock out effectively with a dumbbell because the center of mass is in the center. And that means that when people try to get up here to lock out, they tend to bend their shoulder, or they don't lock all the way out, or they put the weight in front of them, or they look up at the weight like this. They do something weird. So kettlebells teach you to get to this nice tall standing position and try to get to lockout. If you can do it with a kettlebell, you can definitely do it with a dumbbell. Think about our order of operation of learning as being kettlebell, two-hand club, single arm club, and then mace after that, hydrocore being in the same family as mace. And dumbbell can get chucked in there at any point after you already have really good structure. If you're doing your 8 key components of structure, you're pointing your feet the right direction, you have leg drive, hip snap, crown to coccyx alignment, core engagement, shoulder pack, elbow lock, and grip confirmation, then you're probably, did I get them all? I think I got them all. then your dumbbell can be good. So we're going to take and we're going to start putting dumbbell into our training because it's fun and we have a whole pile of them. Thank you to Kettlebell Kings. This has been Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica.